Well, good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're doing well on this February 4th of 2025. Not going to be before you long. Just a quick message about love. What is it? A deep, deep love. I'm going to be reading from the Day Book of Grace, which I often do here on Loving God with Excellence Ministries. And I want to say this as all of these things that have been happening since the beginning of the year, there's been a number of things. We've had tragedies, we've had earthquakes, we've had new administration that's come into play on Capitol Hill. All kinds of things are happening. Let me say this: God is not the author of confusion, so don't get it twisted. Don't get so caught up into every single day there's something happening. Oh my gosh, where are we? What do we need to do? Stay rooted in love. Love is going to get you through this. Peace is going to get you through this. Joy is going to get you through this. Wisdom is going to get you through this. Don't get caught up in the hype. Don't get caught up in, oh my gosh, what's going to happen next. Please stay centered in the word of truth. A deep, deep love, that's what it is. It's all about the truth. And God has been revealing and will continue to reveal to the sons and the daughters through dreams and visions, as well as old men and old women, opportunity for messages to come through that are aligned with what he knows already will happen. What you and I need to do is stay rooted and grounded in his love. Hear this from Ephesians, the third chapter, the 17th through the 19th verse. I pray that you, and now this is the apostle writing to the church at Ephesus, I pray that you, being rooted and established in love, may have power together with all the saints to grasp how wide, long, and high and deep is the love of Christ. Christ came here. The Father said, I loved the world so much that I sent my only begotten Son. I sent love to you so that you will experience love during his earthly ministry. And then after he ascended to the right hand of the Father, that you would figure it out, that love was available to you, that we would know that love was there. It's not about a religion, it's about a relationship. And for you and I to stay connected to him in such a way that we would have power along with the saints who are established, who are rooted in love. A love that never fails, a love that can be there during our darkest moments and in those moments of confusion, but also in those peaceful moments when we're making a decision, trying to figure out which way to turn. Love is there. Hear this from the Day Book of Grace. When everything around us crumbles, we will always, hear me when I say this, always have the love of God. No matter how bad we mess up, no matter how unloved or unlovable we have been, his love endures forever. Corinthians, the 13th chapter, First Corinthians says love never fails. At the end of the chapter, it talks about these three things are great, hope, faith, but the greatest of these is love. The greatest power on this planet is love. And that's what you and I need to remember and recall, that the greatest love on this planet, which will ever be on this planet, is love. It is in the person of Jesus Christ. And he sent Holy Spirit to help us guide us through and navigate through our physical time here on earth into love, so that we would demonstrate it during dark times as well as times of celebration and triumph. Let me continue. His love is so deep, it is incomprehensible. That's what Ephesians 3:17 through 19 was talking about. How can we grasp this in our finite mind? How much the Father loves us and loved us enough to do what he did, to allow his Son to go to the cross for you and I. It was and is love. Sometimes the lack of love we give and receive makes it hard for us to accept and understand that God truly loves us. but he does. And his grace can help us, you and I, understand. And here's the clincher, understanding one on one hand, but live out on the other the loving affection the Father has for us. We have an appointment, we have an assignment, and that is to love through our work, through our parenting, through our marriage, through our commitments, our avocations, through our gifts. It is to love. It is to show, reflect back to this world love. And he gives us this opportunity to do so. That's why it is difficult sometimes when we are unloved or unlovable to recognize that love when it comes to us. But it is available. Let me continue. The song, Oh, the Deep, Deep Love of Jesus, that was penned by Samuel Francis in the 1800s, describes the vast love of God. So you and I have an opportunity to find comfort in the knowledge that God's love is unconditional and it's irresistible. That's what he wants you to know. That's what he wants us to share with others. The deep, deep love that God has for each and every one of us. Thank you so much for being with me today. I hope that you have a great, great rest of your day. And also remember the love. Remember the love that brings power, brings peace, brings healing, brings deliverance and salvation. Remember that and hold on to it. Don't get caught up in the hype. Stay within the love of Christ and see how your life can change. Peace and blessings to you. Take care. Bye for now.